Welcome to my show, Live with Kori. We have a special guest, Louis Colaiannia. He is from Denver, Colorado, and we're broadcasting here from Southern California. And no fires here right now, thank goodness. We have family up in Redding that had to be evacuated, and they went to the Bay Area, but now they're okay. Their house is still standing, which I'm very happy about.
Oh, absolutely. That's really scary stuff. How about earthquakes? You've been having any earthquakes?
Little tiny ones. We've been having a lot of
Right?
4.0s.
Yeah, I've been reading about that. There's a bunch of earthquakes, like in that Ring of Fire, whatever area. So
Yeah, it's insane.
yeah,
Hey Tony, hey Dick, good to see you. We have a new fan and friend joining us. His name is Tony.
hey
Yeah,
Tony.
I am not sure where Tony's from, but hey, it's good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Gosh, it's so awesome. Usually I have my kids helping me today, but they're all spread out to the world today doing stuff, so. But that's okay. I have all my electronic equipment in front of me, so I know what I'm doing.
Right. If I
So,
said I had all my electronic equipment in front of me, I'd have to say I don't know what I'm doing. So good for you.
Dick says it's nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too, Dick.
Yeah, it's Dick Metcalf.
Oh, hey, Dick.
Yeah,
Yeah, awesome.
yeah, it's very cool. So, we're gonna talk a little bit about the first track we're gonna play. It's Aurora's Light.
Okay.
I really love this track, and I read that it had to do with a baby.
It did. I don't know if everybody's familiar with the story, but here in Colorado, there was a lady, Michelle Wilkins is her name, and she was 7 months pregnant with a little baby girl she was going to name Aurora. And she responded to a Craigslist ad for some free maternity clothes. And when she got there, she was attacked. They cut her open and stole her baby.
What?
Yeah, and left her for dead. They took the baby to the hospital, and the lady said, "Oh, surprise, I just gave birth to this baby." And it took about 10 seconds for the hospital people to realize that no, she didn't. But yeah, anyway, the baby died. The little baby girl who was going to be named Aurora died, and Michelle barely lived. It was really close, but she did live. And so she's familiar with my music, and she reached out to me and asked if I would write a song for her baby daughter that didn't make it. And her name is Aurora. So I said, I'd be honored to, but before I do that, I really need to know a little bit more so I can do it justice. And
Wow.
then I found out that Michelle has forgiven the lady who did this to her already. And she said that her daughter Aurora is now her guardian angel, and she's a spirit of light. So I call the song Aurora's Light.
Okay, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, it's a movie. And I have to tell you, I did a concert in Boulder with Will Ackerman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Ackerman produced, when Tom Eaton produced this song. But when I did the concert in Boulder, Michelle was there. And I
Oh,
told the story, and I knew she was going to be there. So after I got done performing the song, I had a dozen roses, and I went out in the audience and gave them to Michelle, and the place just erupted for support for Michelle.
wow.
It was, I mean, everybody had tears in their eyes, even Will Ackerman. He had a little tear.
Wow.
It was
That's
really amazing.
that's crazy, and I'm really glad you did that. That's so beautiful. So guys, I'm gonna play Aurora's Light from his album Closer, and it's by Louis Colaiannia.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Oh, Dick, sorry about that. Hey, glad you got to come by. Dick said he had to run, but he said he loves your pacing on the track.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks, Dick. Nice to see you, buddy.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Shazay. I'm going to really murder your name now. This is terrible. It's Shazaya. So, thank you. Hey, thanks, Chris. Thanks, Pam. So, tell us about the players on the song.
Well, Noah Wilding was doing the vocals. She's just got an incredible voice, and I was at the studio in Vermont with her when she was redoing the vocals, and she knew the story. And I mean, she literally sat down on the floor in the studio and cried when she heard the story, and she sang that with tears in her eyes. It was really a powerful moment to watch her do that. And then Eugene Friesen is on cello. Eugene is, of course, head of cello at Berklee College of Music, and he's won, I don't know how many, hundreds of thousands of Grammys. It seems like he's just a monster. And then Tony Levin on bass.
Awesome.
Tony is Peter Gabriel's bass player. So, some pretty strong musicians who really made that song.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
That is really awesome. It's I really like all those. And was there horn in there too?
Yeah, there would be horn in there. That would have been Jill Haley.
Jill Haley. I love her.
Yes. Yeah.
She's amazing.
She is.
She's done some work on English horn on some of my piano tracks.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's incredible. What a talented musician.
It's a lot of fun to watch her.
It is, yeah, it really is. You know what's cool about this too, just to complete the story, I still stay in touch with Michelle, the lady that this happened to. And she told me that because of this song now, she's now taking piano lessons because she wants to be able to play that song. So, I mean, how cool is that? So I sent her the sheet music, and hopefully she'll learn to play that someday. But I just thought that was so cool.
That is awesome. You know, it's funny because I think I've seen her name around on Facebook.
Oh yeah, probably so.
So
I mean, she was on the Dr. Phil show. I mean, this was a huge international story, and the trial was about a year ago when going through the trial for the Diane Lane, the lady who did this to her.
Wow.
Then she was all over Facebook and all over the news and everything. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm grateful that I'm sad about Aurora, but I'm grateful that so much music has come out of it, and
yeah,
that's so cool.
Well, yeah, I'm really sad about it too, but Michelle has been an inspiration to me, the way that she's handled this and forgiven the lady. I mean, she's like, what good's it going to do me to carry the hatred? It won't do Aurora any good. It won't do her any good. So she just chose to forgive and move on with her life. But she honors her daughter in so many ways.
What a beautiful woman. That is just, jeez.
An incredible woman. So strong and so inspiring. Truly, she's inspired me.
That's so cool. The next song we're going to talk about is Obsession. Tell us about that. I really love the picture that goes with the single.
Yeah. Oh, God, you should see some of the other pictures we took at that photo shoot. We'd probably have to change the rating to R on this show to show some of these. But, well, this is another song. This is a song about a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I actually never met, to be honest with you. But
Mm-hmm.
the story, I was playing an outdoor festival, and I'm sitting there playing the keyboards, and this gorgeous girl in this white sundress, I mean, I could go on. She comes by and she stops, and she just watches me play the piano.
Mm-hmm.
So I look up at her, and I see her, and I'm like, hey there, right? Doing my thing. And she just like rolled her eyes and walked away. So I figured, that's okay. I'm used to this. So I just keep playing. Well, I don't know, it's maybe a half hour later, across the street, I look, and there she is, across the street. Her back is to me, and I'm playing, but she's swaying back and forth to the music. And I'm like, aha, you may not like me, you may not even know it, but I got you. I got you.
Do you
So I
mind?
wrote this
Oh,
song.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I was gonna say, so I just wrote this song. It's like the thought in my mind was like a 1930s jazz club, all smoky, and you see the most beautiful woman across the bar, and you're a performer, and the only thing you have to move her, the only thing you have to seduce her, is a song.
Ah,
And I tried to write that song, and I call it Obsession.
I love it. It's great. Do you mind if I show him the picture?
No, that'd be fine.
Here, guys.
Yeah,
That is the picture.
yeah,
Yeah, I really love that because it definitely, it definitely gives the impression of what you just explained.
it really does. It captures it.
It
Yeah,
totally captures it. I'm just like, dude, you need to have that picture on your website.
I do, don't I?
Yes, you do. It's a really cool picture.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're gonna play Obsession, and it's a
Sweet.
single on Lewis's site, and it's lewismusic.com.
Right.
We'll put down links to his website here in a few minutes.
Great, thank you.
Hey, Lewis, that was pretty cool. Who was on the sax?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's the Southern California guy, Greg Vale. And for people in the jazz world, he's a pretty big name
Yeah,
session player. Yeah,
I've heard him. I've heard of him.
yeah, he's great.
That is so cool.
Thank
Um,
you.
I really enjoyed that. It was such a short track. I really wanted to hear more.
Well, thanks. Always leave them wanting more, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
That's the way to do it.
my last two albums that were produced by Will Ackerman and recorded back at Imaginary Roads. Closer is one of the albums. It went #1 on the One World Music Radio Top 100 chart. Yeah, I know. I'm proud of that. I had to squeeze that in there.
You
And
should
then
be.
my most recent one is 4 Days in My Life. And actually, Aurora's Light is off the 4 Days in my life album. So
Wow,
yeah, so
cool.
those are the two that we'll give away.
Awesome. And so be listening and make sure you know, listen to what we're saying. And of course, we know that for those of you that are just joining, I am broadcasting from Southern California in my little studio, you can see. And then Louis is from Denver, so that is what
Hello.
we're. So you guys, hello. Yes, he has a canary in his.
Yes, I do.
Hey Raymond, how are you doing? Raymond just joined us. Yeah. Hey Michael, I think you're here too. Yeah, Michael. And this is Louis Colaiannia. He is a pianist composer, and he's really, really good at what he does. And
Wow.
really, really love having you here and showing you off.
Well, I'm honored to be here with you, and hearing you say that means a lot to me because, gosh, you're just the best. I mean, I love your music, so
Thank you so
hearing you
much.
say that means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, you say some more. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, no, really, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I've I've had a rough couple of years, but you know, I really love doing the show, and it's really breathing in some really good things to do for other people instead of me. So I love that I can have my friends come here, and all my friends that I want to have on the show are in very various genres. I may have a Celtic metal singer on here. I don't know. So
How cool is that? Well, it's just so wonderful that you do this and help all of us and help everybody out by doing this for us. And I know I certainly appreciate it. And I think it's just wonderful what you're doing. Thank
thank
you.
you. So many people have helped me. I would be really an ungrateful wretch if I didn't, help other people. I really want to help people, and that's just who I am.
That's so cool.
So thanks. And now we're going to listen to Sailing. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, this song is my most popular song. It's the one that's on Sirius XM and Comcast and some airlines, and it's the one that's just done the best for me. This is off of my Closer album and produced by Will Ackerman. This has Noah Wilding again and Eugene Friesen, and Will Ackerman's playing guitar on this. Jeff Oster is on horn, and who am I forgetting? Jeff Haynes is on percussion. He's Pat Metheny's percussionist. And so in my mind when I was writing this, it was kind of a time in my life when I wanted to be with someone who couldn't be in my life anymore. And so in my mind, I would just close my eyes and sail away and be with them. And so when I do concerts, I encourage people to just close their eyes. And if there's someone they love and want to be with, I mean, maybe it's a parent that's no longer with us, or a grandparent or something, or an ex that they would like to be with, or somebody's off fighting a war, or whatever the reason is, just close your eyes and sail away and go be with them for a few minutes. That's the song.
I love it. Well, let's listen to Sailing by Louis Colaiannia, and it's on his album Closer. Wow, that was really beautiful. I love how, you, you just didn't want to let go of that last note. You didn't want to let go.
Wow, thank you so much. I love how the flugelhorn and the vocals like overlap. You don't know where one begins and the other one ends, and it's
Yeah,
it's that. Yeah, Will Ackerman did such a wonderful job producing that song.
yeah, yes, he did. I really enjoy working with him too. He cracks me up. I mean, and he puts up with so much drama for me. I cry every time I go in and record there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, he's wonderful. He's such a good guy.
He is. He really is. A lot of people love the cello. Michelle said that was awesome. Michael said cello, such a beautiful sound. Shazia, she said it was awesome. She's clapping her hands. I'm sure you see it now. What am I doing? I
Oh, thank
forget.
you guys very much. No, I'm not seeing it, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Michelle said it's a beautiful blend. I actually went and bought Closer on iTunes so I could get the
Oh,
artwork.
oh wow. Well, thank you very much. Gosh,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And the other one, I'm not sure if I could find it. I didn't find it on your website, or I wasn't
Um,
looking.
okay, I'll have to double check on that. I don't do my own website, so I'll double check. But it's 4 days in my life,
4 days of my
and
life. Okay.
yeah, and it's on iTunes, Amazon, Spot, everywhere. So
Thank you, Louis, for coming and being on the show, and everybody, thank you for joining in on us on our
hey,
show.
Corey, thank you so much for having me, and all you guys that hung out and listened to me for this half hour. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and you guys have a really, really good evening wherever you're at, and keep listening to music and always share it with your friends. When we're online, just share tons of it. Because
Please
the
do.
more you share, the more Facebook will open up the algorithm so that I can have more views. So
Absolutely.
and so Louis can be well known. We need to have people know about him.
Yeah, both of us. I mean, we both need that. Absolutely. I mean, you create this music and you put it out there, and people need to know about it
Yep.
so we can share it. So thank you all so much for hanging out and sharing this with us.
You guys take care, and thank you again, Louis.
Thank you.